Hi, Paul and Cheyenne here.
Hi guys.
Hello. Well, Saturday, race 21.
At Townsville, and what a race. Like, it was Carnage Central is all I'm going to say.
Wow, yeah, after that first bend, and then, oh my gosh, Carnage was the word. Let's poor old Golding.
Yeah.
Ended up taking a trip over the side of Randall's car.
Yeah.
Waters. In that process, he got a spin
out of the Century, and then still managed to put it like back on track, which was wow.
I'm actually going to say, like, amazing how he actually somehow either fluked it or controlled it with amazing wizardry.
I'm going to give it to him, say it was immense car control, because he knows that car.
Yeah, but he got lined up and then off again. So, you know, he was... he was all good.
Credit due for you, Cam, but...
Yeah, poor old Golding knows sort of the bit of a spectator, and it wasn't his fault. And
he put it in the wall, but I think also he just incurred so much damage even before that, because he went literally flying, like, literally, here's Randall's car, here's Golding's car, and it went honk right over here, and then boof, boof into a wall. So you're like, ooh.
Surviving this, like going through a 360. Oh, that was actually a much bigger shunt than I thought.
Well, yeah, he actually got up that much that his wheel went along the back right-hand guard of Randall's car.
And punctured the door, wasn't it?
The windows got broken because of it, and there was even tyre
marks on the front
windscreen, you know, so... And... In fact, he even made the comment about, you know, seeing the diffuser on the back of...
underneath Golding's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thomas said that. He said he saw underneath of Golding's car. And I was like, oh.
Very unnatural. Yeah.
You're not meant to see underneath the car unless you're...
Surviving this, like going through a 360. Oh, my goodness, that was actually a much bigger...
Yeah, very interesting race. You know, the Chaz.
It was the Chaz.
And Ryan Wood, you know, not starting off so well on that one, but certainly once again coming up through the field.
Yeah, I think Chaz did, was it 16 for
Can't
Chaz?
remember the positions.
16 positions, I think Ryan made up, and then Chaz made up 15 positions to get third on the podium of that race, which is insane. So well done to the boys and girls at WAU.
Is that about the second or third time he's done it this year? I'm talking about the Chaz.
You mean getting on podium?
No, I mean talking about coming from so far back, coming up through the field like that. I feel Chaz has done that.
I think he may have done that at Topor, actually, where he started a little bit further back and then made his way through, and maybe it was a Townsville. No.
Anyway.
I don't know. But I know that he definitely puts on the moves, and it's really funny because we promised Chaz, because Dad, as you heard, we say he pulled the Chaz, and we got the approval from Mozzie to use that. And so anytime we see him pull it, we both go, was it the Chaz?
It was the Chaz. Yeah, he did the Chaz move, so you heard that here first. And there's the cat in the background. We're very sorry about that if you can hear the cat scratching.
Archie.
Everyone's got a cat, right? Yeah. So let's go further. So let's talk about Jackson Evans. So two things there. One, oh my gosh, Jackson, dude, you have not had a good run in the last
few rounds. It's so heartbreaking, because I know he's an incredible race car driver, and he's so good at his craft, and he's so lovely, and I know he puts his heart and soul into the racing, and just to see him get DNF after DNF, I was like, just give this boy a break.
Like this time, mechanical failure, so it was a wishbone.
It was a wishbone break.
The wishbone back again.
Yeah, because that's what happened to Woody last round, is that he lost a wishbone. So it'll be very interesting to see what Supercars does over the next few rounds if this keeps being a common occurrence, because it's not the first time now. It's happened to a few of the cars.
Yes.
So
yeah, in fact, I remember Scotty Pye was called that one out on his Channel A.
Yes, he did. He did mention that it's a part that everyone's a bit like,
Yeah, so will they look at it? Hopefully. Yes. Will Brown. So, Will, not having such a good year, or certainly the last few rounds hasn't been having a good run of it. But
he's finally back on form. Yay!
Yeah, I know. It's almost like, I think, when we were talking before, and you said he's taken his foot off the accelerator, he's checked the brake a little bit.
Now he's gone, oh wait, now I'm going full throttle.
Yeah.
Because I can tell, I don't know, it's just something he's got a new fire in his ass again.
Yeah, but I think there's a combination of things, right? There's, whether it's a bit of, stuff going for him, or he'd not 100% been right in the game, or if it's just the car, it can be one of those things. It can be a combination of those things.
But I also think the competition too is heating up between him and B-Fiend a lot, and that is also probably more of a motivation, because I think this race he lost to Maddie, actually, because Maddie got up into position 2, is it, in the championship? Because it was him, Brock, and Will. So those three, it's heating up between those three, and essentially, I feel like that was him being okay, I need to really knuckle down and
Yeah, but maybe they've had a bit of setup gremlins. We saw that at Taupo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. But you certainly stepped it up now, and certainly put the hammer down. And the team, obviously, figuring some stuff out and getting that sorted, as Red Bull Ample Racing do.
Yeah, always. They
bounce back.
Oh yeah, they're really good at rallying together and being okay, this didn't go well. What can we do? Look at what we've got and be okay, we're learning from this. We're not going to do that again. And really, as Larko said, I think he said, they always, unlike other teams who go from amazing to really bad, Red Bull, if they have a bad race, they go from really bad to really amazing and pull wins out of the bag. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah. Yes. All right. So moving on. All right. Yeah, so, all right, there we go. First win for Feeney.
Yes, it's his first win at Townsville, which I was really surprised at, actually. I won't lie. I thought that he had done a win there, so awesome for him. Oh my gosh, Cat! He wants to come sit in on the podcast, clearly. He wants to be
on the channel. The channel Cat. Anyway.
But yeah, so cool that he managed to get another win, and I'm pretty sure it is the first win for Red Bull there since 2012, I think it was, I heard them say.
Yep.
So that's really cool that they finally managed to get a win at Townsville.
Yep, got rid of the drought.
Yeah.
Now, up on that podium, I must say, at the end there, seeing the Chaz, doing a sprayed layback of the champagne.
That was hilarious. And I also want to kind of say, I feel like his daughter, Everly, happens to be a little bit of a lucky charm for Chaz.
Yep, that's right.
Because whenever she's at the race, he does so much, not better, but something is within him. It's he's I want to show my girl what I can do, you know what I mean? And it's so nice to see.
Oh, no. Yeah, he's such a family guy. I love him.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Jackson Evans. DNF.
Yeah, another DNF. So after that wishbone incident, they got him back out on track because Bujara's amazing. Oh my gosh, Cat. Stop it. He... She just really wants in. They got him back out on track, and he managed to actually catch up on his laps and be up to the same speed as everyone else. And then I think something else happened, and then he got brought back into the garage, and poor thing got a DNF for the race. So sad.
Yeah, he's been having a bad run.
Yeah.
Cam Hill, just staying in the top 10 bubble.
Yes. Yeah, I think I alluded to that before. So him and Woody are at the cusp of that bubble for the championship, which is really interesting to watch because that latter bubble, we're also not hearing them talk about it too much.
No,
and
they don't
it's fascinating because they should be, because yes, they talk about Brock and Will and Maddie and Kaseki and all them who are up in there, but that latter pack, depending on where they end up placing in that, like, 10 finish.
It's that mid-pack.
Yeah.
That mid-pack, the competition this year and how the drivers and the teams have stepped up so much, it really is a serious competition in that space.
Yeah, because, like, Cam was obviously lucky he's still in there for now. But, like, with Woody hunting him down and hunting down those points too, like, it's really interesting because, say Cam didn't do well in that race, and say the likes of someone down the latter end of the standings did, like, finished in, like, I want to say what, like 7th or 6th, they could jump up and actually take out someone who was in that bubble still. So it's really interesting that they haven't mentioned it. So
yeah. Well, we like to mention all the drivers, not just just the top ones, right?
Yeah.
James Courtney. Oh, wow. Look,
Yes.
I'm going to say something here. Like, since it was called that, this is a sunset year for racing, he's actually stepped on the pedal and he's gassing it. And he's actually been doing a lot better.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, obviously, he's got a win under his belt. And then in this one, so what did he qualify? Hold on. I'll look at the qualifying standards. So in the qualifying, it was Reynolds, then you had Maddie, then you had Feeney, then you had Courtney, then you had LeBrock, and then you had Courtney.
Yes.
And then you had Kostecki, you had Murray, you had Brown, you had Davidson, and then you had Forward. So that is a very interesting top 10 in itself for, like, the different drivers and where they sit again in that bubble, so to speak, of, like, the championship. And, like, very interesting.
Yeah, I know, right? Yes.
But well done, James, but sad that you ended up DNFing.
Oh, the motor blowing it.
Yeah, a motor.
Coming out of it also. Courtney.
Courtney's got big damage here. Yeah. Something going on the left-hand side.
Out. Safety car, second time. And Courtney
Safety
out of the car.
It
looked terminal.
9.
Motor blowing it, and you did such a good job with qualifying, so that's a shame. But you're doing well.
It did quite the spectacular blow up as well. Lots of smoke everywhere.
Yes, we were all like, "Ooh, whose car was that?"
Yeah, I was actually a bit worried it was going to catch on fire, but it didn't.
Yeah, luckily, because he was right close to the pit lane, I think it was there, so he went straight in.
Yeah, he got in there. Yeah. Cooper Murray in the top 10 shootout.
Yes, Cooper! What? I'm sorry, like, where has this form come from? Because I don't know about you, like, he did really well, obviously getting main game seat, but he just seemed to be, like, kind of, running below the radar, I guess, and not really putting it in. And then seeing his name, like, punching out really fast numbers in the top 10, and I was just like, huh? I was like, where does this come from? Seeing both Erebus cars, like, doing really, really well. It was again, a different track on Saturday to what it was on Friday, so it was really cool to see.
And I guess for the team as well, it's actually good for them to, see him do so well.
Yeah, definitely.
Gives them a little bit of confidence that they've got a driver that's capable of doing something.
Yeah, with both of them in the top 10, it's like...
Yeah. Absolutely. Yes, and of course the podium. So you've got the list of how the podium ended up.
So we have obviously our boy B Feen in first, Mozzie in second, and Matty Payne in third. And again, I think we alluded to it, but the battle between Mozzie, Payne, and Feeney, and also Brownie is heating up a lot more, because you see a lot of, especially between, like, Brock and Maddie, like, what round was it? One of them where it was like a tenth, just under a second between Maddie and Brock. And if those two are fighting it out...
No, that was just like 10/100ths of a second difference.
Yeah, it was like a Cars finish, when he's in the Piston Cup race and there's like the photo finish with the tongue. Yeah. That's what it was like. But that battle, especially now that Maddie is fighting with Will for that second position, is going to be because again, it's a new generation of supercar drivers, and it's the youngest, I think, top bit of it that they've had in over a century, where it's like the what was it, the average of the age is like the early 20s to be in like that. And I'm like, we're entering a new generation of like drivers, which for me, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Like, that is actually insane.
Actually, it's the young ones all out of control and just go too fast. But no, not really. No, they're loving it. Yeah, cool. All right, well, that's it for talking about Saturday's race. So we are going to come back shortly with Sunday.
Yes, so stay tuned.
That's going to be a good race too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all from Dad.
And Daughter.
All from her and all from him.
Stop! Wait! Smash the like button, just like Cam Waters likes to smash into other race cars.
Hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications, because you don't want to miss out on this amazing content we have.